Hello and welcome back to my adventure riding the entire world by motorcycle. And last night I think I stayed in a lucky hotel. So we are kind of northwest of Italy at the moment. I'll show you exactly where. My goal today is to try and get to the west coast, so then we can start heading down there for some unbelievable, excellent views, seaside places, crashing sea on rocks, just awesomeness. And apparently the roads are next level, like award-winning, amazing roads. So hopefully this is going to be really good. Now, what I said, I think I was in a lucky hotel last night. I did give people a room tour, and you'll see what I mean about that if you go back and watch the last episode. But all I'll say is there was some ladies on benches, sort of plastic seats more than benches, sat over there. There was a little bit of coming and going from the hotel, and there were some noises just to add to it. So I could be wrong, but yeah. Right, so on the map I'm here in Nova Ligure, and then what we're going to do is we're going to head down here. We're going to sort of bypass sort of the really busy sort of city town of Genio, and then we're going to literally keep going. And if you look here, this is where we start hitting the coast road, so that should be proper epic. But of course this is episode 2 of season 9, so just in case you missed by any chance the first one, don't think of a lady's sexy boot and don't think of the Italian map like a lady's sexy boot, but my plan is to continue to travel down the lady's leg currently before I travel back up, just to keep you in the picture. So shall we? Oh, Ashworth does sound meaty. Well, goodbye to the hotel. Oh, that was an interesting stay. I've got to say, when I rocked up, I should have known, because straight away I walked in, I went to check in, she said, do you want one key? And I went, oh, you know, I don't want one key. I was like going, no, thank you, I'll just take the one key. Anyway, here we go. How long we got? It's 192 kilometres if I do this leg, but I don't know what's going to happen, because that is just the plan, to experience the beautifulness of the west coast currently today of Italy. Well, at least get there. I just can't wait. I find this whole country, it feels romantic. I know it sounds daft, but it's very sexy and romantic, isn't it? And I didn't really experience that eating out of a supermarket yesterday in my room with cold food. I've got plenty for today, so I can stop and make myself a sandwich. I can save my Red Bull, so I'm pretty geared up. The one thing Ashworth needed this morning was a good chunk of oil, because it does burn through oil, and I'm not sure if I checked. I thought it did when I took it back for storage last time, but either way it took a good chunk of oil, so I am running low now, very low on oil, so I must pick up some oil today. That's important. But other than that, the sun is shining, we're in Italy, and we get to ride some hopefully magnificent roads. Well, I've pulled over just for a second for 2 reasons. One, because I've dressed more for a really nice sunny day, and let alone the sun is beautiful and shining down, I'm getting a little bit chilly, so I'm going to put on my helmet head hoodie, because that's what's going to keep me nice and warm. But it's so much fun being on Ashworth, because this road, if you look behind me, there's like the motorway sort of road that's going along, but I'm following the road next to it because I'm not allowed on the motorway. And by doing that, I'm carving down almost like this mountain, and it's just quick, decent tarmac and flowing, because all the traffic, all the business is on the motorway. And if you can see this beautiful stream, kind of river going behind me, well, it's definitely a river, not a stream, behind me though, so I'm kind of following that as well. So the views are picturesque, and the riding is amazing already. I think I've just found my happy place. I love it. I absolutely love it. Right, helmet head hoodie. Let's take in some of that amazing road.
When I saw you, I would lose control. Made me feel like there was no tomorrow. Should've told you that you're beautiful, but the days pass and now it's so long ago. Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too. I wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Would you know my name? Would you know it then? Did you feel the same? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? It's too late now, 'cause I'm growing old, but I need you to deal with my sorrow. Just a memory, just a broken frame, and I know that I have no one else to blame. Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too. I wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Would you know my name? Would you know it then? Did you feel the same? Wonder where are you now?
Just wow. Just seriously wow. The roads. Oh, the roads are amazing. And I'm having a lot of fun. Like, a lot of fun. It is literally nice, short, twisty sections, followed by beautiful Italian small villages, and then back into a little bit more twisties. Like, constantly. Feels like going on forever. It is just amazing, absolutely amazing, and the tarmac is amazing. The riding, whoa, bada boom, bada bing, baby. I love this bike, absolutely love it. So much fun, so much. Anyway, we are getting closer and closer to the west coast. We are getting nearer and nearer, and I can't wait to see it. Oh look, there's a, I know you probably can't see it on the camera, but there's a castle there, but it's clearly made into something because it's got a load of plastic sunshade things. Maybe it's like a castle restaurant. Who knows? Who cares? Let's keep going because this is so awesome. So awesome indeed. Well, I've just decided just to take a moment, enjoy a Red Bull and an Italian biscuit and just chill, because I've kind of got so excited. I'm going, whoa, whoa, giving the bike some beans. Probably going a bit too crazy, but it's been a lot of fun. But just before I stop and just before I enjoy my drink, I just wanted to show you something else. Just look at Ashworth. What an extraordinary and fun bike. But don't forget that Midnight Autos in Weston-super-Mare set this bike up with custom suspension, exhaust, racking, all these boxes. I am constantly asked where I get my boxes from. Speak to Lee at Midnight Autos. All the information you need is down in the description, because he did this setup, including all the customizations, the lot, with his team. So just check out Midnight Autos if you want this setup or your bike looking after. That man is an expert. Not just that, cars, vans, campers, he does the lot. Now, I also want to say a massive thank you to Mike. Can you see how cool this is? He had this custom keyring made for me to join me on my around the world trip, and it literally says the Lord's Steed Ashworth. I love that. That is so cool. So thank you so much, Mike. That is really awesome of you. He's the Welsh dude that hosted last year's Patron Meet, and he did an amazing job. He's such a cool dude. He's also going to come and join me on the charity trip coming up as well. He's going to be doing part of the UK bit. He's going to come down early so I can ride his brand spanking new bike and stuff as well. The dude's awesome. So thanks so much, buddy. Anyway, time to enjoy my Red Bull and time just to chill and just relax for a minute. Well, I've got one of those problems that's not really a problem, but Ashworth has been so much fun to ride, and I kind of have done loads of kilometres since last time we spoke, and I did see the west kind of side of Italy. I did see the sea in a very kind of busy, really like crazily touristy busy town. And I just kind of swooped in and swooped out again, but it's taken me back into kind of the most unbelievable twisties. Look, they're just everywhere. They're unreal, and it's been so hard to not continuously just go, look, more amazing roads, more and more and more amazing roads, and you've got to see them, but it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's like, oh my gosh, it is perfect. But I'm gonna have to show you again. I can't help myself. I'm gonna have to show you exactly how amazing these roads are, because it is like the place of dreams. Absolutely gorgeous. So I will show you it in true 11 out of 10 style.
Don't wanna waste time. I'll never be this young. I'll never be this young again. Don't wanna chase highs when I'm too worn out. When I'm too worn out. So I'm never coming down. Never coming down. Never coming down again. I was born to be this high. Born to be this high. Born to be this high, my friend. Won't you come up here to my altitude, to my altitude, yeah, you, 'cause I always liked you. I wanna share this view, I wanna share this view with you. We're never coming down, never coming down, never coming down again. We were born to be this high, born to be this high, born to be this high, my friend. Broken people flying like heroes all around town and never coming down. Normal people writing our stories. We're never boring and never coming down. Don't wanna waste time. I'll never be this young. I'll never be this young again. Don't wanna waste life. I'll never be this dumb. I'll never be this dumb again. We're all idiots, idiots, everyone. We're all idiots, idiots, everyone. But we sure know how to have some fun. Oh, we're all idiots, idiots, everyone.
Now, do you see what I mean? It's magical, innit? Just absolutely out of this world magical. Now, bike after bike keeps going zinging around these bends. Behind me is the west coast, so I thought, I'm in Italy, I'm going to enjoy a slice of cold pizza and just watch the bikes go by. This is awesome. Yeah, this is good. Well, after enjoying my slice of pizza and watching a couple of bikes go by, every camper van and person pulled in front to take a look at that view, and I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm watching the bikes do it and the scooters come peeling up and down. I need to continue and enjoy more and more of this, don't I? So here we go. Let's enjoy a little bit more of these twisty bends. 79 kilometers till when I reach pretty much my end destination. But oh, what beautiful roads and a beautiful place to be. Do you know what? Actually, let me pull in. Let me do this properly. Let me pull in, because you've just seen this amazing route. I'm on the SS1. That's the route that I'm riding, the SS1. And let's have another quick look, actually. Let's show you exactly where I am on the map wise. So there's a Sestra Lavanti, and I'm up here on these twisties on the SS1. SS1 even sounds sporty, doesn't it? Imagine it, the SS1. Anyway, Let's lap up a few more of these amazing roads. Can't believe literally the west coast is over there. It's very, very special. We're continuing our journey down the sexy boot, knee-high ladies sexy boot of Italy, as we sort of carve our way through. Just look, fast, quick, some of the bikes zimming around there. If I was on the right kind of sports bike and there was a few, you can virtually see them putting their knee down and just sweeping around that bend in epic style. But of course, they're no match for the mighty Ashworth. The mighty Ashworth, what a beautiful machine. Right, what we got? 78 kilometres of bliss still to go. Yabba dabba do, baby. So I've been doing my absolute best to try to save what you're about to see shortly for this moment. Now, I've arrived at my hotel and I've got to say, after last night, I've kind of gone at market. I will show you that later. It's very at market. The restaurant is a la carte and it is very, let's just say, I don't know if I'm going to eat there because it's very expensive. For me to just eat without having a drink, I reckon it will cost me over €100. If I wanted to have my own personal spa for an hour or two, I can, with no one else in it. There's an example of where I'm staying. But right now, I'm in a place called Massa. And this is a moment I've been waiting for. I wanted to get here today and I wanted to show you this. So I'm taking my stroll there now. But ladies and gentlemen, let me show you the reason why I've waited so long just to share this with you. I am pretty sure you'll agree that this is something quite special. That sun setting behind me is magical and the views are spectacular, and I'm just really pleased to know that I actually made it all the way to the west coast in Italy so far on this adventure. And it was one of the things I wanted to do, is get to the coast and start doing some nice coastal sort of roads and rides, and I made it. By the end of today, I've made it to the coast. proper happy. It's just really cool and it's beautiful and it's amazing. I need to go and source myself a beer. Nearly all the restaurants along here, because it's out of season, are closed, but I'm going to try and find myself a beer. If not, I'm going to have to go back to the hotel and have the a la carte menu. But I've not brought my suit. I'm literally in my helmet head hoodie, and trust me, this is the kind of place where you get dressed up for dinner. Anyway, who cares? If I have to go down in the helmet head thing, I just keep telling everybody I'm a British lord, don't you know? Anyway, what a fantastic day this has become. Wow. Well, after that ridiculously long walk, because what I did was I thought I'm gonna go for a long stroll and see if I can find a restaurant. I managed to get the beer. I managed to get the beer in like this parky thing, but all the restaurants open up here quite late, and it's all very seafood. Of course it is, it's next to the sea, and just nothing took my fancy, and it's all very upmarket. It was lovely, lovely, but you know when you just stroll along and I just really want like a big bowl of pasta, so that's not going to happen. But right now, let me give you a tour, because I'm currently staying in Stella de Villa La Voglia Hotel. Yeah, it's just amazing, but it's very, very posh. Let me give you a quick tour of my, let's say, more lordly hotel. So first things first, there is a minibar. Obviously you've got to pay for it, and there's a selection of the prices there, and to be fair, it's not too bad. If you want a bottle of beer, it's €5. If you want a small bottle of Prosecco, it's €8. So I could just stay in the room and get completely gazeboed. Then next is the creme de la creme of bathrooms. Actually, that last hotel had marks and stuff on it. How much nicer is this? How absolutely fantastic is that? That is a fountain you drink from. Oh, and look, the perfect shower. I cannot wait for a shower. And the throne, of course, the throne. Most importantly though, the best looking lord in the entire world. Now, as we stroll through, you've got a nice sofa. All my stuff's everywhere because it's kind of just dumped because I ran out to do all the filming. But I've got a lovely sofa. I could just lie on there and just chill out myself. I've got a place to edit. There was actually, for the first time in ages, coffee. There's no milk because I don't seem to drink milk in Italy. There's coffee. I've already had one when I arrived and sat outside. I'll show you that in a minute. A place to edit. There is a downside though, right? Let me show you the downside. It's one of these rooms, right? And it's got a posh, fancy air conditioning unit. But it's one of these rooms where it'll only take their key card to keep the lights on. So at the moment, what I've been trying to do is make a video, and it keeps dying of power. Anyway, luxurious, absolutely luxurious bed. Perfect. Not just that, it comes with its own beautiful balcony that actually has a fantastic garden view, and I think over there may be the spa behind me that you can pay and have to your absolute self. But I mean, this is gorgeous, isn't it? Right, now there's a thing. I do have an option, so I can go downstairs. I could purchase myself a very expensive bottle of wine and bring it back to the room. I've still got the chunk of bread I bought yesterday, and inside the fridge I put my cheese and ham. It might be a bit minging because it's been in my back box all day, but I did put that straight in there. So I could sit in the room drinking vino, trying to edit, keeping the power on, and just have bread and cheese and ham. Or I could go dressed as I am, because it's literally all I've bought is riding stuff, for a la carte dinner. I don't know. But you know what I am going to do? I'm going to chill. I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to try and get the computer running again so I can get the editing going. But what an adventure. What an adventure. Well, I've just made the executive decision, what is absolutely bonkers, because basically I'm trying to produce the first episode, and it's in the midst of being actually made, and I've already started transferring all the footage from today over so I can start the editing process once that's done. If I leave the room, I'm going to lose power, and because I've already been out for a long walk where I had my beer along the beach, the laptop's already died, so I don't want to start the process all over again. So I went downstairs, and I can't believe the amazing smell of the a la carte food that's being cooked down there. It looks amazing. I walked past it. I went to my bike and I picked up my bread roll that's is a little bit hard, but it'll be fine. And then I walked back in past the bar where I could have picked up an expensive bottle of vino and decided, you know what, I'm going to be good tonight. I'm just going to drink water and be humble and not spend crazy money on a bottle of wine. So then I've gone back here, got to the fridge, and I've got the food that was in my back box all day, the cheese and ham. So I'm probably now going to suffer and get the squits from this. So my evening is going to be ham, cheese. Oh, I've got even better. I've still got unopened. Check out this bad boy. These are, well, peanut butter sort of Wotsits. So I'm going to have some peanut butter Wotsits, some cheese. I'm staying in a fantastic hotel with an unbelievable menu out there. There's so much choice, from like duck of orange and all that malarkey. It's just, it looks amazing. But I really want to get this vlog done. I really want to work because that's what I'm here to do. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's my evening. So hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. And then tomorrow, well, it's going to get even more interesting and more bonkers, isn't it? So it's going to be good. So I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Yeah, it's going to be good.